Oopsie daisy. Hello, welcome back. If you can't tell, I'm running out of ideas. So, given that I'm currently trying to catch up with the Honkai Star Rail like story in the background on my own time because I can't be bothered to make a video out of every single time I play the game, I'm running out of ideas for Honkai. So instead of having an episode about the actual game itself, I'm gonna rank all the characters. Why not? Because I did this for Genshin as a tier list, and it did pretty well. But it was a smash or pass instead. But instead, this time, I'm going to rank the characters on how annoying I think they are, or how much I like them, instead of being like, oh, smash or pass, oh. Nah, I'm just going to rank them on this nifty website I found. I'll link it in the description. But I'm sure most of you have already done this, so we'll see. The criteria, like I said, are kind of going to be how much I like the character. I haven't done a lot of the story quests. I don't actually really know many of the characters beyond like currency wars, for example. But I have enough of an understanding of most of them to be able to understand how much I like them. So we'll see from there, right? So let's begin, Joey. I like Bronya more than Arlen. Same with Xingqiu. Kafka, obviously, because Kafka is fun fact, I actually kind of like Argenti. I know he's kind of divisive and that he's not very popular. I actually kind of like him. Aventurine is a G. Lingsha seems like a chaotic gremlin, and I love that about her. Casterus or Anaxa, I like Casterus more. Who is this? Oh, is this the new character that's coming out? No, I like Cyrene more. Stell, obviously, over Kaylee. Kalis, whatever the fuck. I've never played as Kalis, so I don't know. March over Dunhung, because March is a G. We're gonna actually do Vet over Himiko, and Bronya over Asta, and Asta over Arlen. Any child-like character, or any character that acts like a child, is immediately going to the very bottom of the tier list. Also, Serval over Gibbard. Fuck Pela. Fun fact, I hate Pela's voice lines. Like, I swear to God, when I play her in like currency wars or have to interact with her in a battle, she's so annoying. I hate her voice line, so she's going straight to the bottom as well. Tasha, damn, I actually have to pick between the children. I think Clara is more likable than Hook. Xingqiu, how do you pronounce that? I don't know. Yangqing over Sampo as well. Sushang over Bailu, because Bailu's a child. Zila over Jingyuan. I actually like Jingyuan, because, you know, my boy Alejandro Saab, fucking Mr. Sayu is a goat, but Zila over Jingyuan. Silver Wolf over Luosha. Afka over Yukong, obviously. Blade over Yukong. Yeah, Blade over Yukong. Fushwan, I don't even know who Luca is. All I know is that people don't like him. So I'm gonna do Fushwan. Jingliu is the goat. Winifred or Topaz, obviously. Come on. Argenti over Huhu. I don't like her. Anya as well. Dr. Ratio is a G. Honestly. Ooh, this is going to be controversial. I actually think Shui over Black Swan. Honestly. Sparkle over Masha, obviously. Acheron and Aventurine. Gotta go to Acheron. Like, it's not even a question. Also, this one isn't even a question either. Like, Robin is not my favorite character. I don't really think I have a favorite character, but it's like, come on. If you have the option of Robin and a bootleg cowboy, like, who are you gonna choose? Obviously, it's a Robin, you know? Firefly and Jade has to be Firefly. Yun Li and Xiaoqiu. How do I pronounce this? I don't actually know. Yun Li comes across as a bit of a child, but I also like her more than I like this dude, because all this dude talks about is food, from what I understand. So I'm gonna go with Yun Li. Hey Xiao, my beloved. Rappa, my beloved. Fugwei or the Herda. I don't like... Hot take, I don't like Herda. I don't like her design. I don't like how she acts. I don't like her voice lines. I don't really like anything about her, so I'm gonna go with Fugwei. Aglia, because Tribu's a child. Casterus or Mighty? Casterus, obviously. Mighty over Anaxa, though. Cipher, my beloved. Saber and Finon. We're gonna go with Saber. And Hyacilians over Archer. Oh, this is hard. Cerejo or Siren. I haven't met either of these two in game yet. I don't know anything about them. I've only ever played with them in currency wars, right? And there, usually if I have a choice between like Ceredra and Siren, I'll always go with Ceredra. I don't know why. I just like Ceredra more. Oh god, don't do this to me. Stell or March 7th? March 7th is it's such a cutie patootie. I don't think I can vote against her. I don't know if I can do Stell over March because March is just like so cute. I'll go with March. Stell over Donhung though. And Donhung over Kalis because I've never played the Kalis. Bronya or Veld? I actually like Veld a lot. I like how like calm his character is in game. I like how calm like his demeanor is. But I'm still gonna go with Bronya because Bronya is hot. Veld over Asta though, for sure. We're actually gonna do Asta over Himiko. And Himiko over Arlen. Serval over Natasha. Natasha. No. I like Gippard more than Natasha. I want to know how to pronounce this. I don't know how to pronounce it, but she's over Clara. Same with Yanqing. Same with Sampo. Zila or Sushang? I actually like Zila better. Zila is awesome. Jingyuan, Alejandro Saab, my goat. Kafka and Silverwolf. Oof. Where? Thank you. Silverwolf or Kafka? I like me the gamer girl, but I also think Kafka is mother, so I have to go with Kafka. Silverwolf over Blade though, and Blade over Luocha. I've never met her before, but I'm gonna go with her over Lucha as well. Jingliu over Fushuan as well, and Fushuan over Lynx. Ew. Gross to both. I don't like either of these. I'll go with Luca because he's not a kid. Topaz over Argentine, obviously. Winifin over Argentine. Dr. Ratio over Shuei. Shuei over... Do I like Ronmei or Shuei more? I just like Ronmei more. Acheron over Sparkle. Aventurine over Sparkle as well. And Sparkle over Gallagher. Gallagher over Misha. Robin over Firefly for sure. Firefly over the knockoff Cowboy. And Boot Hill over Jade. Fun fact. Pei Xiao over Yunli though. And Yunli over... yeah. I'll go with Yunli over Lingsha. I'm putting Lingsha over Xiaoxu. I should probably like be talking more about why I like these characters and why I don't. But again, I'm so like behind in the story. I really can't give like an honest reason for it. I'm just going off of like what I've seen in Currency Wars and just descriptions online. And based off of that, I actually like Jie Chao more than Mose. Rappa, my beloved. And Fugway over Sunday, I think. Sunday over the Herda. And Casterus or Aglia? I like Casterus more. But I also like Aglia more than Mide. You'll also very quickly discover I am, in fact, a straight man. So I will usually be picking the women over the men. Who would have thought? This one is kind of obvious, like who it's gonna be. Like, even though Anaxa is not my favorite, Tribi is a child. I don't like the children. Even though Tribi is a cute character from what I've seen, I'm still gonna pick Anaxa over Tribi because Tribi, again, is a fucking child. Oh god. I actually like Saber a lot, but this we go by Cipher supremacy here. Like, you cannot pick against Cipher. You can pick against Hyacine, however, for both Phynon and Saber. And then Ceredra or Hycelin. I actually like Hycelin's more. I like Hycelin's character design and like her overall personality. Like, personality-wise, from what I've seen, both Ceredra and Hycelin's have kind of like the same sort of like very, very not off-putting. Off-putting is the wrong word. But a very like not laid back either. They have a very calm demeanor for both of them, but I think Hycelin's does it better. Ceredra over Archer though. Same with Cyrene. Archer over the Dahlia though, because I don't know who the fuck the Dahlia is. March 7th over Bronya, and Stell over Bronya, and Bronya over Donhung, and Veld over Donhung, and Donhung over Asta. Asta over Kalis. Kalis is probably gonna be last. Let's be real. I've never played with him. I don't know how he works, so everybody's probably gonna be above Kalis. So Himiko over Kalis. Never mind. Kalis over Arlen, because Arlen is a child. Serval, and then Gippard. So I don't know how to pronounce her name. This bitch over Natasha. Yanqing over Natasha too. Natasha over Sampo though, because Sampo's over everybody over Pela, including the kid, including the children. Zila and Kafka. That's the voice. Why do you have to do this to me? Don't do this to me. We're picking Zila though. Zila goes over Kafka. Now, Jing Yuan or Kafka, though. That's actually a difficult choice because my man, like Alejandro Saab, it's very difficult for me to pick against him, but also Kafka, again, is mother. Like, you kind of have to pick Kafka, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Isn't that kind of required? Like, isn't that a thing you have to do, kind of? Yeah, I'm going to go Kafka over Jing Yuan. Same with Silverwolf. But Jing Yuan over Blade, for sure. Su Sheng as well, honestly. The illiterate woman goes over Blade. Blade over Bailu, though, because Blade is not a child. Same with Yukong, same with Luocha. Topaz or Jingli? That's an annoying choice you're making me make. Why would you do this to me? I'm doing Topaz, though. And Winifin. Jingli over Argenti, though. Argenti over Fuxuan. And Hanyo over Fuxuan as well. I don't like Fuxuan. Like the story quest I did with Fuxuan, she is such an annoying and stuck-up character. I don't like her. The only problem is I like her more than Huho because Huho is a child. But she still goes over Luca because I don't know who that is. Oh god, why are you making me so Acheron or Dr. Ratio is difficult. Because I do like both of them. But I think Dr. Ratio is funnier. But Acheron still goes over most other people. Aventurine or Runmei? I like Aventurine. I think he's a very chill dude. I'd be friends with Aventurine, I feel like. I'd be friends with him. Runmei over Sparkle, though. Same with Shuye. And Black Swan. Robin over Fei Xiao. Fei Xiao over Firefly. Firefly over Yunli. Yunli over Boot Hill. We're going back and forth. Link Xiao over Boot Hill now. And Boot Hill over that guy. Him over Jade, though. I actually kind of find Jade rather annoying. Rappa is my beloved, though. Fun fact, I adore Rappa. Casterus over Fugway, though. Same with Aglia. I don't know who Fugway is. I haven't got far enough in the story to actually know who Fugway is. She looks like Tingyun. I want to guess she is Tingyun because from what I know, Honkai has a real kick about re-releasing characters as different characters. So I want to assume that Fugway is Tingyun, just not. I will keep playing the game and see if that's true or not. Keep in mind, when this goes up, I recorded this like 2 weeks ago. So at this point, when you're watching this, I might have already gotten a bit further in the story. But I'm going to do Fugway over My Day. And Sunday as well. But My Day over the Herda and Anoxa over the Herda. We're going to put the child over Herda as well. As we all know, this channel, like I've said before multiple times in this video already, runs on the concept of Cipher supremacy. Cipher always goes above most other people. She's not my favorite character, but she is one of my favorites. And I will say, I'm going to put Saber over Hysolence. But Hysolence goes over Finon. Same with Saridra. Same with Cyrene. Finon over Archer, though. Archer over Hyacine. Hyacine over the Dahlia, because I don't know who the fuck that is. And March 7th, like I said, is a cutie patootie, so she goes over pretty much everybody. Stell over Serval as well. Rania too. And Ved. Oh god. Serval's falling way down. There we go. Yapod over Dunhung. I like Dunhung's character, but not that much, you know? Like, I like Dunhung as a character in the game, but he's not my favorite, and he does fall below a lot of other people, especially the women. But I do like him more than Yangqing. Asta too. Himiko as well. Again, Kalis, I don't know. I can't judge. We'll put Natasha over Kalis as well. Sampo as well. Kalis over Clara, because Clara's a child. Between these two motherfuckers, Arlen acts like a child, so I'm going to pick Clara. Arlen over Hook, though, because Hook's annoying. Topaz or Zila? Oh, God. Topaz is actually the first character I ever knew of when it comes to Honkai Star Rail. Like, when I first started playing Genshin, I was already aware of Honkai Star Rail before that. When I first started playing Genshin and I decided I wanted to try Honkai Star Rail, the only character I knew for a fact was in the game was Topaz. And she was my first favorite character, I guess you could say. So I will say, I will do Topaz over Zila, But Zila is still over like Winifin, for example. And honestly, I'm gonna put Winifin over Kafka though, and Jinglui, but not Argenti. Silver Wolf goes over Argenti. Jingyuan, Alejandro Saab, always up there. Sushang as well. Blade or Argenti? I'm gonna put Argenti over Blade. Blade over Hanya though. What Yukong over Hanya, even though I haven't met her before, but Hanya over Luocha. And Luocha over Fushuan, because again, when the Fushuan goes over Bailu. Two children facing off again. Woho wins that. Luca wins above Bailu. Disgusting children. Lynx wins too. Oh god, it's making me make another hard choice. Why are you like this? This is, I don't want to choose between Robin and Dr. Ratio. You make me do this. I'll pick Robin over Dr. Ratio though. Oh god, Face Shaw as well. Dr. Ratio goes over Firefly though. Acheron as well. And then Aventurine I'll put above Firefly too. I know Firefly is a very popular character, and I think from what I understand without having played the missions that the Trailblazer and Firefly have kind of a very close relationship. But most characters that I like are a lot more than Firefly. I'm tired. That sentence did not make sense. What I mean to say is I like most of the characters more than I like Firefly. Even though I've never actually officially like met her in the game yet. It'll come eventually. But I like Firefly more than Runmei. I'll say that. Runmei over Yunli though. Shuye over Yunli as well. Black Swan. You would think I would like Black Swan more because like I like all the mother characters, but I actually like Yunli more than Black Swan. Black Swan is one of those characters where it's like it's obvious they're supposed to be a quote mother character or a mommy character, and it kind of gets on my nerves. Like her voice to me, and it was the same as Kafka, where the character itself is cool, but the voice gets on my nerves. Like sure, yeah, they have the really hot outfits and they have the really hot way they like interact and fight people, but the voice is just annoying. It's so forced. I'm gonna put Ling Xiao over Black Swan, but Black Swan still goes over Boot Hill, and Sparkle Ash is gonna win for a change, but Boot Hill is above Gallagher because I don't like him. The Cooking Man over Gallagher as well. Jade as well. Mose as well. Rappa and Cipher. All right, this is gonna be the first part where some of the people who watch these videos are going to get a little bit annoyed. Because again, this channel runs on the mantra of Cipher supremacy. However, there is a couple characters who go above Cipher, one of which is Rappa. Rappa wins against Cipher. Cipher, though, wins against Casterus. Same with Saber. Same with Hycelins, but Casterus beats Ceridra, and Ceridra beats Aglia. And Aglia does not beat Cyrene. She does beat Finon, though. Same with Fugue. Oh, Sunday or Finon? Are these the same person? No, they're not the same person. They look similar. I think Finon's cooler, though. Sunday over Archer, though. My Day over Archer as well. Same with Anoxa. And Archer over Triby, because Triby is a child. Hyacine over Triby. I'm going to put the Dahlia over Triby. I still genuinely don't know who the Dahlia is, but she's not a child, so she's going over Triby. Oh, you're making me make all the hard choices. Topaz over March 7th. I'm just kidding. I'm going to put Zila over March 7th as well. I do like March 7th as a character, but I'm putting Zila over her. You know what? I just realized I'm surprised. I haven't seen Evernight once so far. Winifin and March 7th. I'll put March 7th over Winifin. Stell as well. Winifin over Bronya, though. And Jinglui as well. But Bronya over Kafka. And Kafka over Welt, Silver Wolf over Welt, and Alejandro Saab, Mr. Jingyuan, Mr. Sayu goes over Welt as well. Sushang as well, Welt over Argenti, Serval over Argenti, Giphot over Argenti, however you pronounce this over Argenti, Don Hung over Argenti, Asta over Argenti. Argenti cannot catch a break right now because Himiko wins as well, and now he gets to beat somebody for a change. Blade or Yanqing? I'm just gonna go Yanqing on that one. Blade over Natasha though. Yukong over Natasha. Natasha over Hanya. Sampo over Hanya. Hanya over Kalis. Luocha over Kalis. Kalis over Fushuen. Fushuen over Clara. And then the two children fight it out to the death. And you get Clara over Huho. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is Hoo Whoa. Oh. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to do her over Arlen, though. Arlen over Luca. I'm going to put Luca over Hook. Fuck off with the children. I don't want to talk to the children. We'll do Hook over Lynx, because I haven't met Lynx. Lynx over Pela, though, because Pela is annoying as hell. Same with this. Rappa and Robin. Okay, so I'm assuming when it does this, these are like some of the top rated characters I have. Again, Rappa beats mostly everybody. Cipher, though, also beats mostly everybody. Robin beats Saber, I think. I think I like Robin more than Saber. Again, I have never met Robin in the game, but I know enough about her to know I like her as a character. And I haven't watched the anime where Saber is from. So the only thing I have going off of for Saber is like the visuals. Because I also haven't done the quest for the Fate characters. But I'm going to put Robin over Saber. Saber over Fei Xiao, though. And Fei Xiao over Hysolence. Hysolence over Dr. Ratio. Castorus wins against Dr. Ratio. Or Dr. Ratio wins against Ceredra. Acheron wins against Ceredra. Ceredra wins against Aventurine. And Aventurine wins against Cyrene. And then Firefly also beats Cyrene. Cyrene beats Runmei. Runmei against Aglia. Shuye against Aglia. Aglia beats Yunli. Yunli beats Fugwei. Fugwei beats Lingsha. Lingsha beats Finon. Finon beats Black Swan. And Black Swan over Sunday. Sparkle also over Sunday. Sunday over Boot Hill, though. I'm going like rapid fire on this. I should be explaining why I'm picking some of these, but I really don't care. You can suffer. Suck it up. I'm not going to be answering any questions. This interview is over. My Day over Boot Hill. Anoxa over Boot Hill. Boot Hill over Archer. Cooking Man over Archer. Jade over Archer. Mose over Archer. Archer over Gallagher. Hyacine over Gallagher. And the Dahlia over Gallagher. And Gallagher, because he's not a child, beats Tribby. And then Misha is annoying as hell, so Tribby beats Misha. The Herda beats Misha. Topaz versus Rappa. Again, Rappa has to win. Cipher also beats Topaz. Topaz beats Robin. And I will say Zila, I also like Zila more than Robin as well. March 7th. I also like March 7th more than Robin. Where is Evernight? I haven't seen Evernight once in this entire thing. Did I not click on her or something? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to put Robin over Stell, though. And same with Saber. But Stell does beat most of the people. Fei Xiao and Winifin. I like Winifin more. But I do like Fei Xiao over Jinglui. Jinglui, I don't know. Isolence too. But this Jinglui is better than Castorus in my opinion. I like Castorus more than Bronya. And Bronya more than Dr. Ratio. Dr. Ratio more than Kafka. Acheron more than Kafka. Kafka over Ceredra. Ceredra over Silverwolf. Silverwolf over Aventurine. Jingyuan over Aventurine. Aventurine over Sushan. Sushan over Firefly. Firefly over Veld. Irene over Veld. Veld over Ronmei. Ronmei over Serval. And Shuyi over Serval. Serval and Aglia. I think Serval would win. And then Aglia beats Giphod. And Giphod beats Yunli. Same with her. And then Dunhong also. And then Yunli beats Asta. Asta over Fugwei. Himeko over Fugwei. Fugwei over Argenti. Lingsha over Argenti. Argenti over Finon. Finon over Yanqing. Black Swan over Yanqing. Sparkle over Yanqing. Yanqing over Sunday. Blade over Sunday. Sunday over Yukong. I think Maide over Yukong too. But I like Yukong more than Anoxa. But Anoxa over Natasha. Natasha over Boot Hill though. And Sampo over Boot Hill. I actually don't like Sampo that much. I actually don't like Sampo that much as a character. I think he's very annoying. But he does beat out a lot of these characters just by virtue of the fact I've actually played as him and met him in the game before. So I have an understanding of like how he works and what his character is like. So he will beat out a lot of these characters. Hanya over Boot Hill, though. Boot Hill over Luocha. Luocha over him. I'm going to put him over Kalis. Jade over Kalis. Mose over Kalis. Archer over Kalis. Hyacine over Kalis. The Dahlia over Kalis. Kalis over Gallagher. Ushwen over Gallagher. Gallagher over Clara because she's not a child. Of these children, I think Tribi has more of a cute personality. Tribi reminds me of Aino in Genshin. Like Tribi reminds me of Aino. Like she's still a child. I don't like to play it. I want to play as her, and I don't want her on my account. But I will tolerate Tribi because she's a cute child, if that makes sense. Like she acts like a child in actuality instead of like a downsized childlike adult like they have some of these characters acting like, which I don't agree with. But she acts like a child, and I prefer that. The Herda over Clara. Clara over Misha. I hate Misha. Arlen, Luca, Hook. Misha over Lynx. Oh, it's done. All right. We can see the ranking. I've adjusted the window. You can actually see what's going on. So, on the channel of Cipher Supremacy, Rappa beats out Cipher. So yeah, fun fact. Rappa is probably my favorite character in this game. Like, I never knew she existed. I didn't realize she was in the game. I didn't know who she was until I played Currency Wars. But I've watched her trailer. I've explored some of her lore. I've played as her constantly on Currency Wars. She's one of my favorite characters of all time in any game. Cipher is a close second, but Rappa is like up there when it comes to Honkai Star Rail. I like Rappa a lot. And then we have top 5 as Rappa, Cipher, Topaz, Zila, and March 7th. I'm surprised that Robin didn't beat out March 7th, but I can kind of see where that comes in. But yeah, March 7th is over Robin. And then you have Saber, Stell, Winifred, and Fei Xiao are the top 10. Like, these are the top 10 definitively. And I can kind of agree with that. I do think Hysolence probably should be above Fei Xiao because I do like Hysolence better than Fei Xiao. But other than that, it's also Jinglui, I don't know how to pronounce their names. Castoris, Bronya, and then Dr. Ratio number 15. Acheron being this low is kind of surprising, but I will say that's not too surprising. But yeah, Dr. Ratio is the first male character. Again, I am a straight man, so it makes sense that all the women are up there in the ranking. But Dr. Ratio is that guy. Yeah, Acheron, Kafka, Cerebro, Silverwolf, Jing Yuan, Mr. Alejandro Saab rounds out the top 20. And then Aventurine, Sushang, Firefly, Cyrene, and then Vid is top 25. So the top 25 is 4 dudes and 21 women. Are we really that surprised? We're going to go down a little bit further. I want to see how else this pans out. Ron May, Shuye, Serval, Aglia, Gipod, this bitch, I still don't know how to pronounce her name. Donhung Yunli, Asta, Himiko is down here. Fuguei is down here. Lingsha, Argenti, Finon. Black Swan is probably going to ruffle some feathers because she's all the way down here in number 40. Fargle, Yanqing, Blade, Sunday, Maide, Yukong, Anaxa, Natasha. Campo, Hanya, Boothill, Luocha, Gauchi, Jade, Mose, Archer at number 56 is going to piss off one of my viewers a lot. I know that for a fact. Hyacinth, the Dahlia. Kalis isn't even close to last. I thought he'd be like at the very bottom. Bushwen, Gallagher. Tribi is the highest ranking child. The Herda, all the children, and Pela at the very bottom. Deserved. Honestly, fucking deserved. I hate Pela with a passion. She is so annoying. I despise Pela so much. I hate Pela with such a burning passion. I swear to God. She's so annoying. Yeah, that makes total sense. All of the children are confined down to here, as well as Luca and the Herda. But yeah, I guess that's the rankings. What's the raw textual with that? But yeah, Rappa, Cipher, Topaz, Zila, March 7th, Robin, Saber, Stell, Wanafin, and Fei Xiao are the top 10. But yeah, it's shocking, surprise, and awe. I'm a Rappa believer. I'm a Rappa dude. I love Rappa. She's a really cool character. Rappa supremacy, I guess. I mean, still Cipher supremacy. Like when Cipher has a rerun in when Cipher has a rerun, if it's already now when this comes up, I don't know. But once Cipher has a rerun, I'm gonna be pulling for Cipher and building her in game. But Rappa, need her back. Need a rerun for Rappa, please and thank you. Anyways, that's been the rankings. Again, I ran out of ideas for Honkai, so you get to deal with this for now. As I try to come up with new video ideas, and while I catch up with the story, so that I can actually make new videos on the game that are actually like, you know, caught up, instead of me being like two whole like story cycles behind. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed making this because this was fun. Maybe I'll do this for Genshin as well. Like, instead of the Smasher Pass, I'll just do a tier list of the characters I like. We'll see. That one would take probably forever though. Well, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.